undefeated at the moment. Pretty shocking in be honest, but the cup. Hi, Saxon.
Yes, he's done it really annoying on Snapchat.
So I hope you enjoyed this live stream when there's 100 goals of the season. So I hope you actually enjoy to make it five in a row. So decided not to put it on 20 minutes, so I always smash them by close to between 500 points to 600. So always have a good the two first quarters. So I hope you enjoy this live stream. Witness 100 goals for the season. I hope you enjoy.
Hello and welcome. Get ready, it's time for Friday Night Football. Well, if a green creature approached me from outer space and asked me to show it a good day out, I would, without a moment's hesitation, take it unswervingly to... The game has commenced.
Both teams will want to make their mark early.
The bounce is straight as an arrow. Claimed by McAvoy. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Barkley from behind. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Distance could be the problem. McAvoy thumps the ball for goal. Roost with a great kick. The game officially underway now. The Ruckman conscious of where their teammates are. They wait for the bounce. Grundy punches. Frawley gets it on the bounce. Sends the Sharon on its way. Drops the ball. He controls the bouncing ball. An empty field in front of Barkley. Nice kick. Hawthorne couldn't have asked for a much better start than this one. He's goofy. Roost marks. Choose to kick it. Marked by Barkley. Nice goal from Barkley.
The Dino Chief boys guy.
The Magpies not doing so well at this stage.
Hawthorn taking their time and looking for the safe marking option in the forward line. Most of their goal production is coming from set shots and it's paying off for them.
Handball short. Barkley getting accustomed to kicking goals. Barkley executes the goal well. This kick has extended their lead.
Barkley just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow.
Tapped by Grundy. Virgil collects. Jams it on the boot.
That's what they should do when you kick 100.
By Vickery. Out over the top.
How?
100 goals, step the field, run out.
Any space. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Pendlebury takes the mark. Sending it on its way. He grabs it. He boots it. He marks the ball.
Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. That's a very well executed goal. This kick stretches the lead. The Hawks have scored the last 5 goals. Pressure already being applied to Collingwood. Umpire bounces the ball. Grundy without a touch. The clearance by McAvoy. He has the ball. Barkley receives the ball. Approaching the goals now. Barkley with a great kick. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game. Hawthorn have the early lead.
They've fought 4 goals for you guys. So if you enjoyed this live stream, win this 100 goals.
Dead straight bounce. Grundy with the tap. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Barkley over the top. He'll need a long-range boomer from here. Inside 50 now. He has space for an easy mark. Nice drop punt. He steadies now in front of goal. Takes possession. And looking to add another. Chalk up a goal for the Hawks.
The start of 6, guys.
7 goals. Pressure really being applied now at this early stage to Collingwood.
Too cool for Scott Pendlebury at the moment.
And small forwards, and they are just running rings around. Collingwood, they aren't worried about playing on because they know they're probably going to get better shots at goal on the run.
Get that weak Shataki mushroom out of here.
That could have been 7 goals.
Disappointing kick there. Nice mark under pressure. Rooted by Roughhead. Ball over the boundary line.
Quite a reset.
The Ruckman are locked in battle. Clean tap by McAvoy, picked by Howe. Reed drops the mark. Roosh gets the interception on the bounce. Approaching the goals now. The Hawks add one to their tally. That's number 7. This lead getting bigger.
Good way to do it in Utah Stadium as well.
Rewarded on the scoreboard.
Up in Launceston.
Nice bounce.
McAvoy is just a real workhorse in the ruck, and I reckon his teammates really appreciate his uncomplicated approach to the game. Good hand skills there. Barkley heading for goal. Magnificent kick of the footy.
Oh, not 98 boys, guys. Two more goals to 100.
Grundy really gets onto this one. Langdon is able to squeeze a kick through the pack. Side bottom sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Great grab. Gets big to high. Marks.
Just get a fist into the contest.
Play on.
Gets boot to the ball. Reed marks the ball. He boots it.
That play is as high-tech as it can for. No contest for that man. Sends it on its way. Roughhead has it. Inside 59. Gunston looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. That's a very well executed goal.
99.
Only one away from a perfect 10.
Look at the crowd
cheer their dominance on this game. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Grundy got a fist on him. McAvoy swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession.
There we go.
For Barkley with the quick hands. Gunston doesn't want it. He hands it back. Barkley with the goal.
There you go.
In a row for Hawthorn.
You've witnessed 100 goals just in round 5.
Quality mids and small forwards, and they are just running rings around. The Magpies, they aren't worried about playing on because they know they're probably going to get better shots at goal on the run.
That replay shows just how good that goal was. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully. Gunston on the ball at the moment. No contest for that man. The loose ball picked up. A chance to add one more to his tally. Chalk up a goal for Hawthorn. Hawthorn in front. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Deft touch from McAvoy. Gunston kicks it out of the congestion. It was all his.
Look, the Magpies have been trying to run with the ball and it doesn't seem to be working for them. They should start trying to find some space and kick the ball forward. He grabs it. He hand passes it.
You get a ball up on the wing. Punch by Grundy. Rioli made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Played on. Barkley with the kick. McAvoy gets the interception on the bounce. Wins the hard ball. Lining up the goal now. Gets a handball away. Reed sends one up towards the wing. Jams it on the boot. Vickery is able to grab it on the half volley. He's kicked it out on the full. Ball goes over the line and out of play. Kicks hurriedly. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark.
Vickery, he's a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. Score for the Hawks.
That's quite a shocking kick.
A rushed kick. It's Edwin Scissorhands. Roosh slams it on the boot. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body.
Oh.
The Hawks lead Collingwood 80-0. Disappointing kick there.
Barkley has slotted it through for a six-pointer.
Brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced
12 goals in the first quarter.
McAvoy gets onto the ball. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. Puopolo gets the mark without contest. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision was generally less disastrous than indecision. 50 metres from home. Takes it well.
Howe. It's just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. White getting some power behind that one. He steadies now in front of goal. Barkley takes the mark, lining it up with the goal now. It's played on. A shocker of a kick. Jeez, poor kicking.
Disappointing kick there. Marks. He steadies now in front of goal. Jams it on the boot now. Barkley just gauging which way that wind is blowing. Shot by Barkley. Close ball, but
There goes 13 goals in the first
The Hawks
in the first quarter.
Pace and skills, and they've been rewarded on the scoreboard. It's been pretty impressive.
Here's the bounce.
They're basically 103 goals this season.
Jams it on the boot now. He sneaks away for an uncontested mark. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it.
Howe has got some sure hands. He doesn't often fumble the loose ball. Barkley giving away a free. He gets boot to the ball. A great mark under pressure. Sending it on its way.
Gunston keeps it alive with a foot. Goal, but he's on song. He sings a very good song. The Hawks in front. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Main runs past and gets the ball. Frawley grabs him way too high. That's got to be a free kick. Kicks. Takes that one strongly. A low kick from side bottom.
Come on, look at this.
The spilled ball is collected. Langford onto the ball. Gets boot to high. Birchall marks. Low spearing kick. Roughhead up.
It's clear that the Hawks have been practicing their march during the week. They've racked up plenty of patches, contested or not, and it's showing on the scoreboard. He boots it. Barkley with beautiful hands above the head. He really is a great target to kick to. Hawthorn get the goal. The Hawks are in front.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Vickery with the punch. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. The loose ball picked up. Approaching the goals now. 1 quarter down and 3 to go. Plenty of football still to be played. The scores are Hawthorn 105, Collingwood 0.
The Hawks came out with all guns blazing at the start and are rewarded with a lead at quarter time. One has to question the number of petrol tickets they've got spent, however.
That was a high-scoring quarter. Time to check the stats. Richo. And we go for quarter number 2.
Obstacles are those fruitful things you see when you take your eyes off your goals.
Puopolo controls. He shows the quick hands. Approaching the goals now. Chalked up a goal for the Hawks. That's one more for Barkley. The Hawks with a healthy gap on the scoreboard, leading the Magpies 111-0. The bounce. McAvoy nicely outclassing Grundy. Gunston kicks it to the square. He kicks the ball out of congestion, wins the hard ball.
Hawthorn are doing a really good job at finding the free man inside 50. I suspect that's why they're leading the match. There's no one around to contest the ball. Hawthorn go over the Magpies.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. McAvoy without a touch. The clearance by Grundy. Roost up. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Nice work from Barkley. Hawthorn leads by 123. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. McAvoy nicely outclassing Grundy. Kicked by Gunston. The opposition forgot about him, and he takes the easy mark. The ball bounced favourably for Howe.
Gunston can get off the line quite fast, but he still hasn't mastered accelerating away from his opponents just yet. Pendlebury cuts off the ball. Reid marks the ball. He boots it. Vickery with the mark. He boots it.
Puopolo handballs it. Approaching the goals now. Hawthorn bite 124. Disappointing kick there. Teammates scrambling to make a lead. Roost misses the goals. Hawthorn lead the Magpies. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Teammates scrambling to make a lead. The throw is accurate. Grundy's a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate McAvoy. And they like it behind the goals. He likes it. Goal. And that puts them further in front. The Ruckman conscious of where their teammates are. They wait for the bounce. He gets his hands on the footy. He's had lots of touches this match. He misses the mark. Hard time. Kicks it. Barkley over the top. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Wins the handball. What a great goal by Barkley. Hawthorn in front.
Hawthorn has an abundance of quality mids and small forwards, and they are just running rings around. Collingwood, they aren't worried about playing on because they know they're probably going to get better shots at goal on the run.
Puopolo is able to grab it on the half volley. Close call, but it's just made it to a score. Puopolo puts them further in front.
Hawthorn are just really comfortable kicking for goal on the run because it's just an extension of their normal field kicking, and they have absolutely no issues there.
Quick hands find the running player. Barkley lines it up. Too far out to score, surely. Probing kick inside the 50. Ball heads out of bounds. The umpire has thrown it in. Grundy with the...
So if you want to smash one point,
Yeah.
Sends the ball into the 50. Roost with the mark. Jams it on the boot now. Barkley with the mark.
This one's a dead set.
35 metres out. Score for the Hawks. Barkley with that kick has increased the lead. The Hawks with the ascendancy over the Magpies, leading the match 149-0. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Nice bounce. Grundy thumps it forward. He controls the bouncing ball. Gets boot to leather. Great mark. Barkley, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. Projectile dysfunction. Serious problem. He has no trouble grabbing that one. Sends the Sharon on its way. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Hawthorn lead the Magpies by 155.
Barkley has the ability, I think, to be a 20 to 30 a goal season player.
The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce.
Grundy can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. Barkley taking aim. No one around troubling him there. Smith grabs the ball on the bounce. Bruce just wanted it more then.
An easy grab for Barkley. 65 metres out. Gets off a wobbly kick. That ball's travelling. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. Slips the handball to Pendlebury. Kicks. He has space for an easy mark.
White has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Hartung picks up the loose ball.
Maynard.
Bad choice, Gunner.
The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. Kicks it. Takes that one strongly. Pendlebury kicks the ball out of the 50. Wins the hard ball. Jams it on the boot. Nice contested mark by Barkley. Played on. Barkley takes a shot at goal. A goal for the Hawks. Barkley with that kick has increased the lead. The Hawks in front. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. McAvoy with the hit. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. A mark by Hartung. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. So they tell me this will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. Wins the handball. Gunston getting into position for the kick. Barkley launches one towards goal. Hawthorn lead the Magpies.
Hawthorn could just back their pace and skills, and they've been rewarded on the scoreboard. It's been pretty impressive.
Here's the bounce. McAvoy guides it. Is in his possession. Hartung knows he needs to hang on to them. He takes an uncontested mark.
Roughhead. He's got a decent leap on him, but there's still some room for improvement. He slams that on the boot. Duray mops up the ball. Puts boot to ball. Hartung picks it up. approaching home now. Barkley shoots for goal. Hitting the post on the full, hands the ball straight back to the opposition. Hitting the post on the full is a poor return. The opposition can rebound now.
Pendlebury takes a low stab kick. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Marked by Hunter. Sends the Sharon on its way with the quick hands. Booted by Maynard. Nice contested mark by Duray. Nice mark there. Puopolo with a short hand pass. Barkley executes the goal well. The goals just keep on coming, and there's no end in sight. This one gives them an even bigger lead.
Hawthorn has an abundance of quality mids and small forwards, and
38
they're just running rings around.
38
Collingwood, they aren't
disposals.
worried about playing on because they know they're probably going to get better shots at goal on the run.
Handball short. Jams it on the boot. A solid mark from Smith. Controlled by Puopolo. He lays off the pass. Approaching the goals now. The Hawks get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. Barkley making the lead bigger. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. Grundy decisively jams it on the boot. Roost marks it. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. Bumps the pigskin. No contest for that man.
Distance is not a problem. It's all about the accuracy.
40 metres from home. Takes it well. Puopolo lining up 15 metres out. Free going the way of Pendlebury. He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. Pendlebury boots it. Puopolo has it. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines the shot up. 30 metres out. A 45-degree angle for this kick. The Hawks leads by 185. The Ruckman conscious of where their teammates are. They wait for the bounce. Grundy taps it. Crawley sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Roost marks. He lays off the pass. Barkley decides to send it to open space. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. Barkley with the shot. And the ball crosses over the boundary. Looks like he panicked there. Hands like dinner plates. It's boot to ball. No contest for that mark. It's boot to leather. Nice work from Quickery. Sends the Sharon on its way. A big run to take that mark.
Pendlebury has super fast reaction time. He could catch an arrow. Wells kicks the ball. H with good strong hands. He boots it. Side bottom with the mark. He boots it. He wins the contested mark. Blair kicks the ball. He takes a strong mark.
Kicks. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
Duray kicks the ball. Crawley, just the better man in that contest.
Has he? Yes, he's paid it. And passes. Barkley hammers the ball for goal. The Hawks fight 186. Disappointing kick there.
Well, fortune favours the brave. It's time the Magpies stopped playing safe with their possession and took the game on. Puopolo taking aim. Puopolo goes for home with the post. That's a behind.
It's not the score he was looking for. Jams it on the boot now. Marked by Maynard. A cool, calm head, clearing it out of defence. Main kicks hard along the boundary line. Adams with the kick. Over the top of the pack. McAvoy kicks it. The opposition forgot about him, and he takes the easy mark. Roughhead marks it. Kicks it across the ground. The siren sounds, and that's the end of the second term. The score's Hawthorn 187 to Collingwood 0.
The Magpies were in low and hard early, applying plenty of pressure. But as the game settled, Hawthorn started getting on top, running relatively free.
Time to check the stats. Richo.
Collingwood doing poorly on the scoreboard and have the stats to prove it.
Thanks for sharing that with us, Richard. The players have had a good break. They should be ready to bring this game home.
What to do with a mistake? Recognise it, admit it, learn from it, then forget it.
Birchall collects it, hands it out to open space. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
Yep, Dennis, he's a class act.
Perfect kick. Hawthorn in front. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The ball is bounced. Grundy is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate McAvoy. Boots it. Barkley presents and takes the mark. Nice kick. That's one more for Barkley. They increase their lead. The Hawks over. The Magpies by 199.
Barkley has the ability, I think, to be a 20 to 30 a goal season player.
Grundy thumps it forward. Crawley sends the ball.
Already
on
won the
its way.
Coleman medal, so we'll talk about Richie.
And the forwards are marking the ball so cleanly inside 50 like they are now.
2 years running.
Hawthorn with a lot of confidence, especially when the
Let's just
pressure is on.
sacked them all. Well, it's a rookie. Okay, when it was second year.
Ready for this centre bounce. Grundy taps. Bounces favourably for Crawley. Roughhead kicking the ball free of the pack. Takes it well. He lays off the pass. Barkley lets fly with a shot at goal. Goes wide for a behind. Hawthorn lead Collingwood by 2:06. Disappointing kick there. He has space for an easy mark. Maynard with the kick. He has no trouble grabbing that one.
Pendlebury obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. Lining it up with the goal now. Barkley goes for goal. Barkley goes long and gets the goal. It's Hawthorn with the lead over Collingwood.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The bounce. Grundy with the tap. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. No one troubling him there. Grabs the footy. Pendlebury with the hand pass. Puts boot to ball. Roughhead has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Picked up by Smith. Boots it. Barkley has it. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Drifts wide to go through for the behind. The Hawks in front. Disappointing kick there. Pendlebury has a fair kick on him. I expect him to roost this down the middle. That's a piercing kick from Main. He kicks quickly. A good mark under the circumstances.
Well, when the Hawks were able to mark the ball inside their forward 50 so easily, it's no wonder they're leading this match. The Magpies really need to turn up the pressure. He gets boot to the ball. No one around troubling him there. Roost taking aim.
Roost unloads one towards goal. The Hawks by 2:14. He'll be disappointed with that effort. He spears the ball. Pendlebury having no trouble taking that one. He steers it out of the defensive 50. Wells marks. Sends the Sharon on its way. He wins the contest. Has clearly been shopping at Clangers R Us. Roost presents and takes the mark. Quick hands find the running player. Perfect kick. Yet another goal from Barkley. This one gives them an even bigger lead. Hawthorn lead the Magpies. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. McAvoy got a fist on it. Short handball from O'Mara. A low stabbing kick.
Gunston. He's got a decent leap on him, but there's still some room for improvement. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up.
Picked by Howe. Adams picks up the bouncing ball. That ball is becoming a yo-yo for him. It keeps coming back. Sweeping handball. Perfect kick. That's one more for Barkley. And that puts them further in front. Hawthorn over. The Magpies by 2:26. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the Ruckman unleash. McAvoy with the tap. He has the ball. Roughhead kicks it. It was all his. Roost lines it up. Handballs to the running man. A rushed kick. Kicked at goal by Smith. The Hawks by 2:27. I would have expected him to nail that.
Their disposal efficiency has been fantastic, but the Magpies need to begin taking more gambles if they're going to cause some damage on the scoreboard.
The Ruckman giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Main has the ball. He kicks the ball out of congestion, takes that one strongly.